Hello, everyone. Just double checking that everything looks good. Yes, all good. All right. Hello, Vikas. How are you?
Hey Alex, yep, all good. How about you?
I am good. I think it's
Great,
a
great.
it's a good morning here. What about you? How's your evening?
Yeah, it's almost night over here. It's like 8 p.m. Yep,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
finished my work around like 6:37 and then I prepared a bit for this.
All
Yeah, so looking
right.
forward to the stream. So this is my first stream with
Awesome.
you. And, yep, so looking excited and looking forward to it.
All right. So when did you decided that you wanted to come live? Like, were you watching a live stream, or you just decided that it was something that you
Yes,
wanted to
I
try?
usually watch these live streams like in the past. So I decided to give it a try then. Okay, and
Oh,
I usually do speak at the meetups. Okay, so yeah, as a new experience, I just wanted to try this out. It's
all
a really
right.
cool thing. Yeah.
Cool. So you're a meetup leader.
Yes, I'm a MuleSoft meetup leader in Mohali, MuleSoft group. Mohali is a city in Punjab state of India. So yep, so I'm a leader over there. So there's a meetup
Awesome.
coming there as well on 30th. Yeah.
Oh, great. So everyone watching, remember to go and check that out. Is it going to be
Yep.
just
Yep.
in person or also
No,
live?
it will be a virtual meetup. Yep.
Perfect. Perfect.
On
So
30th. It will be
everyone
on
go there.
Anypoint Code Builder also is the latest topic.
Ooh, nice. Desktop or online?
Yep, it's a both. I have I prefer both. So Ananda, who's the MuleSoft ambassador, will be speaking on this topic. Yeah, so I had a word with him. Yep, he said that yep, he will try for desktop as well. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
great.
And on 30th, I'm speaking on the Indianapolis meetup, virtual meetup is there. So I'm speaking on the universal API management over there. Yeah, so it's
Nice.
been a busy weekend, you can say.
Yeah, I can
Yep.
imagine.
Yep.
Hello, Saharsh. Oh, you have a lot of PMP, CSPO, PMO. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Great. Congratulations. Yep.
All right. I don't have any more people in the chat, but that's all right. So, Vikas, why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey in MuleSoft? How did you get started? How did you get to be a MuleSoft mentor? Or whatever you want to tell us about you.
Yep, definitely, Alex. I started with MuleSoft journey last year only. Okay, so I'm in the integration domain for last 12 years. So I worked on different product suites, starting from the Sterling integrator, IBM Sterling integrator. Then I went to TIPCO, and then finally to MuleSoft. So yep, so last year started my journey, and yep, this year I was nominated to be a MuleSoft mentor. So I was nomination was accepted. So I'm a and I have nominated myself for the ambassador program also for next year. So yep, so that's how it is going on. I am currently working as a MuleSoft architect in my company. I work for Infosys.
That's awesome. So, do
Yeah.
you prefer MuleSoft over TIPCO?
So yeah, so I think anybody who can ask this question, I think they will say the same. Yeah. As of today, yes.
Cool.
Yep. So I really like working on here. So yeah, yeah. Hey, Sham is here. Hey, Sham.
Hello. And we have
Hey,
Magash as
Megesh.
well.
Hey, Megesh. Yeah, I
Magash is
met
always
Megesh.
here.
Yeah, Megesh is always here. I met him in the Mule Dreaming as well.
Nice, nice.
Yep. Nice guy. He like came all the way from Mumbai to
Wow.
this Mule Dreaming, yep, which was in North India. So yeah, it was really good to meet him.
Awesome. Hello,
Hey.
Bala. Hello, Shivam. All right, we're getting people now. Cool, cool, cool. So, okay. What are we gonna do today, Vikas?
Yep. Today we're gonna talk about and I'll demonstrate about the Anypoint Flex Gateway. Okay, so everybody is aware, like it's Anyone Flex Gateway was like launched like last year by MuleSoft, and it can secure and govern the APIs which wherever they are deployed. Okay, so today what I would be demonstrating, like how would you set up the Anyone Flex Gateway as a Linux service. Okay, and how would you set up the multiple replicas of the Flex Gateway, and how would you use a shared storage using Redis caching for implementing
Interesting.
the rate limiting policies. Yep.
Awesome.
So these are the
That
things
sounds
I
super
am
exciting.
going to cover today.
Cool, cool. And Magesh says, it was great meeting you, Vikas. Hope to see Alex soon.
Yep. I
Yes.
was also saying the same thing to Alex. Yep. Hope to see her soon and meet her in person also. Yep.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully.
Yep.
All
Sure.
right. So
Yep.
I guess we
Let's
can get
start.
started then.
Yep. Sure, Alex. Okay. So guys, will be as I told you, like the first step will be setting up the Flex Gateway, and then we'll be creating multiple replicas for it. Okay, so let's start it step by step. Okay, so first let's go to our so I'll be showing the Flex Gateway as a Linux service. So I have logged into my AWS account. I'll be launching the EC2 instances over here. Just click the just 1 second. Yep, here it is. Yeah, I just provide the name over here. It's demo EC1. Oh wait, reload.
Everything has to go
Please.
wrong in the live streams always.
Yep, no worries. I think I was locked in for a long time, so that's why. Oops.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, let me just forgot my password and let me just wait for a minute, okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry for
no
that.
worries. That's fine. It's good that we have the background music. We can dance.
Oh, oops.
It's all right. Take your time. In the meantime, yes, Alex can share her Dreamforce experience. um, I am I am not the best person to share my Dreamforce experience. I'm very introverted. Like it doesn't seem like, but I am. So it was really challenging and draining for me to see a ton of people. Like not like it was good to meet all of the community and everything, but like all of the other people that I didn't know, it was just a ton of people. Everything was full. If I wanted to go to the washroom, it was full. Like everything, there was a line everywhere. It was just crazy. But it was really, really, really cool to see all of the people that I have seen online and now see them in person. That was really, really cool. I think the first person I met was Sabrina Hackett and then Isabella. Um, and I don't remember who I met from there. But yeah, they were the first ones that I saw because I was very early on Tuesday, and they were there in their booths. And let me know when you are done because I will just
Yep,
keep on.
just couple of minutes more. Just
Yeah, no worries. Um, yeah, and it was cool because I was in mostly in the mini hacks part, which is where you go and take a computer and try to solve challenges. It can be like a flow challenge, a Slack challenge, a Tableau challenge. You can choose. So it was cool. It was cool to see people doing the MuleSoft mini hack and trying it out. Anyone to comment on best practices on how Data Cloud and MuleSoft work hand in hand seamless? I have no idea about Data Cloud, but that is a great question. I can ask the developer advocate for data. No, I don't remember. I'm very bad with Salesforce products, but I can check. I will definitely check. Let me make a note of that. So best practices on Data Cloud and MuleSoft. Data Cloud and MuleSoft. All right. Thank you for asking that, Harsh. I will definitely get back to you on that. Have you been trying stuff on Data Cloud already, or do you just want to see like how it would be? Let me know. Hello, Radesham. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Hello, hello, welcome. And going back to Magesh, I I would also love to see how Mule Dreaming went. Like someone that went to Mule Dreaming and to Dreamforce and to compare those experiences. I think Manic was there in both. I don't know if someone else was there as well. But yeah, that would be cool to see. And also TDX is coming.
Wait.
Danielle and Aditya, the dev advocates, can help you on Data Cloud. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about Danielle. Yeah. Thank you, Magesh. You know the advocates better than me, I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm coming down with something. A lot of people had COVID from Dreamforce. I didn't, I think. So, but I'm feeling a little bit down sometimes. Like right now, my throat again is doing stuff. Don't worry, because it's all right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, just not sure. Just 1 second. Let me just try to get a new account quickly. Then,
All
uh,
right.
just couple of minutes more. Okay.
No worries,
I'll
no
just
worries.
stop. I'll stop sharing. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have your screen right now. I took it
Okay.
off.
Fine. Just couple of minutes more. This is still taking time. I'm really
No
sorry
worries.
for that. I'm not sure what happened.
Something has to go wrong. I remember there was a live stream with Akshata where we were like 20 minutes just trying to troubleshoot something, and it ended up being that she hadn't installed Java on her computer. It was so dumb. But yeah, it happens. And Magesh says it was an awesome experience at Mule Dreaming. Ooh, that's cool. I saw all the pictures. You all had like a nice red carpet with like a background and everything. That was so cool. There was nothing like that at Dreamforce. Got to meet so many ambassadors and mentors and the awesome MuleSoft community and of course the Trailblazer community. That's great. Who was there from the MuleSoft community? Like, were there ambassadors? Yeah, I think there were ambassadors, right? I remember seeing Manik. Was Ravan and Jitendra there? I don't remember. Yeah, Jitendra was there, I think. Oh, Jitendra announced a new book that he and Jim have written. It hasn't come out yet, I think, but it's amazing. It's like platform architect or something like that. Yeah, that was cool. If you all don't know about it, let me check it out. Jitendra. So I can give you the actual information. Yeah, Jitendra was there. Because Jackie Manic. Yeah. Awesome. And where is the book thingy? The JJ. Read your comment. Yeah. Yeah, Jim and Jitendra, the JJ team. Yeah, I think he hasn't shared more stuff. He just said, stay tuned for more updates. So let me share my screen really quick so you can see it from there. Yeah, so it's MuleSoft Platform Architect's Guide. So if you're looking to become MuleSoft Platform Architect, then you can check that out. And they announced it at Mule Dreaming. And it is planned to release early next year, so keep posted. This book will provide guidance on how to architect and set up the MuleSoft platform. It will be having details on Cloud Hub, Cloud Hub 2.0, Runtime Fabric, uh, on self-managed Kubernetes and on-premise. Wow. API Manager, API monitoring, and many more. And yeah, that's basically it. So this is the cover. MuleSoft Platform Architect's Guide, Mastering the Anypoint Platform's Capabilities to Architect, Deliver, and Operate APIs. So you can totally complement, like, buy this thing, become an architect, and when or if you want to develop actual APIs, then check out our book. I think I kind of have it in the background here, but it's blurry, so you can't really make up. Yes, go check it out. I don't know.
Hey Alex, finally.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Taking off my screen.
Sorry for all the delay.
No worries. We're good. Yay.
Okay, cool. Fine. So I was telling that so we'll be starting with the setting up of the Linux instances, because I'll be demonstrating how to set up the Flex Gateway as a Linux service. Okay, so I'll be just logged into my AWS account. Finally, okay, I'll just click on the launch instance, EC1 instance. I'll just name this EC1 instance. We'll just select the AMI, which is the Amazon Linux 2. That is what the Flex Gateway supports. Okay, instance type T2 micro, that is fine, is free tier eligible. Then key pair login, yes, I will need that. I'll just create one key pair and save it in the ppk format to use with putty. I'll just name it as demo pair. Okay, I'll just create one. Okay, then we have the I'll create one security group. I'll allow the https http and ssh traffic. Okay, so we will create a security group called launch wizard 1. That is fine. Okay, yep, so that's pretty much we need to do to set up an EC2 instance. Let me just set it up. Okay, since I'll be doing multiple replica setups, so I'll be setting up two of them. Okay, so this one is launch, so let me just go there and launch another one. I just name it to EC2 instance. Okay, so again I'll just select my Amazon Linux 2. Okay, scroll down. Instance type is free tier eligible T2 micro, fine. Key pair we already created. I'm just going to use the same here. Yep, so just select the existing group that we created, launch wizard 1. Yep, that's pretty much. So our both the instances are ready now. Okay, so one is in running state, other in the pending state. So yep, let it, second one will also come into the running state. In the meantime, let's try to log in into these servers. Okay, these EC2 instances. I'll just copy their public IP addresses. I just have the putty with me. Okay, and since we need to provide the uh, private key to login, so I just browse to the demo page that we created. Just go ahead, open it. I'll just accept it. Login with the default EC2 user. Yep, we are able to log in. Okay, similar thing I'll do with the second server also. Essentials. Just put the demo pair. Okay, accept it. C2 user, and yep, we authenticated. Cool. So both the instances, these two instances are ready, and I'm able to log into them as well. Both have come into the running state as well. Okay. So as the first step, we'll be installing the Flex Gateway over here. Okay. Since as you know that the Flex Gateway we can set up in two ways, either in the local mode or in the connected mode. Since connected mode has several advantages, this can be managed from the Anypoint platform. We can manage from the API manager. We can use that. We can apply the policies from Anypoint manager. So we'll be going ahead with the connected mode only. Okay, so I won't be demonstrating the local one. It will be connected mode only for Anypoint for this Anypoint Flex Gateway. Okay, so I have already copied the commands from the MuleSoft official documentation. So we'll be finding those commands in this under this section of Flex Gateway. So this section is dedicated for Flex Gateway only. So I have already copied that commands over here to just install the Flex Gateway. So I'll be just be running this. Okay, so just first step is to install the Flex Gateway. Okay, so I'll be just be going to the runtime manager. This is my into Flex Gateway. Okay, let's go to Add Gateway. It's the Linux service. So here, if you see that, you will be Amazon Linux 2. You see, I've selected the Amazon Linux 2, right? So it's supported here, Amazon Linux 2. So you will see these commands over here: install Flex Gateway, register Flex Gateway, and start the Flex Gateway. Okay, and then check that gateway is properly running or not. So this is the first command, install the Flex Gateway. I'll just copy it here. I'll just go to one of the EC2 instances. I'll just paste it over here. Yep, it's getting installed. So we'll be ready for our next step, which is the register Flex Gateway. Yep, it is completed. Those installation is completed. Now we'll be going to the next step, which is the register Flex Gateway. Already I copied this same commands from here itself, the registration. Okay, so basically we need to fill up these values over here: client ID, secret, environment, connected organization, and output directory. So client ID will be the client ID of the connected app. So I'm using the connected app as authentication mechanism over here. So I already created one connected app. I'll just show you over here. Okay, the connected app. This is the connected app that I have created. Okay, so here it is. So this is the client ID and secret that we need to copy from there. Client ID, client secret, we put it here. Okay, ID and secret, and then we need to make sure that we are providing these scopes, adding these scopes over here: manage servers, read servers, and view organization. Okay, if you don't add this into the scope, it will not work. Okay, so the client ID secret we copied from there. Environment is the environment where I want to set up the Flex Gateway. So I want to set up in my sandbox environment. So I go to my API manager. Okay, sandbox, and here is the environment ID A4. Okay, so this is the environment ID starting with A4. Okay, connected will be true since we'll be using the setting up in the connected mode. Okay, and organization, this is the organization org ID that we have. So if I go here to Anypoint platform, this is the org ID starting with 1B6. Okay, 6E. So this is same I have copied over here. Okay, output directory is provided in the documentation of MuleSoft. So I'll just copy this as is. I'll just my mention here my Flex, my gateway, Twitch. Okay, so I'll just copy this, paste it over here. Okay, Okay, so you'll see over here we got this error: open users share MuleSoft this location. Okay, it's registration.yaml permission denied. So usually it happens that like the user which we have logged in EC2 user, it will not be having the right permission to this directory. Okay, so we just need to run one sudo change mode command, and we should be good to execute then registration dot that good to register our Flex gateway. Okay, I'll just change the permissions. I'll just clear the screen. Okay, I'll just go back here, copy it. Yep, registration completed. Let's go to our runtime manager and Flex gateway. My gateway Twitch, you see over here, zero disconnected state and zero replicas. Just go inside it. Now we'll be starting the Flex gateway. Okay, so let us see. One replica has appeared and the status is connected. Okay, we can also verify that it's started or not using this command verify Flex gateway. You see, one loaded units listed. Fine. So we are done with this the setup on the one replica. Now how do we do it on the second replica so that it appears over here? Okay, so what we need to do, that we need to install the Flex gateway on the second server. Okay, this is the second server we have. I'll just copy the same command for installation. Yep, it's getting installed. Yep, its installation is completed. Now for registration of Flex gateway, we will not follow these exact commands which we followed for the first one. Instead, what we will do, that we will copy the registration.yaml file from the first instance, and then we'll paste it into second EC2 instance. Okay, so I'll just connect to the first server via FileZilla and download that registration.yaml. Okay, so this one was the first, this one was the second, 172.31.89. This public address is seen there. Let me just open that. 172. Yep, here it is. The public IP address I need. Just go over here. Just copy the IP address. So user will be the same. Password I can put anything because I'll be authenticating using the public key. So I just go to settings. Okay. In the SFTP, I'll just add that key, the demo pair key. Press OK. We should be able to connect. Okay, so we're able to connect now. So I'll just go to the location where that registration.yaml file is present, or I will just print working it. Just go here. Here it is. So we need to download this. I'll just create a new directory using Twitch stream Just go inside it and download it. Okay, so here we have. I'll just disconnect from this server and open the second instance and copy that registration.yaml file into the second instance. This is the second instance. I'll just take it by public address. Okay, just go to that location. I'll just be uploading this file over here. Okay, permission denied. We need to change that permission over here. So we'll follow that same command, change mode, provide the permission here. Okay, I'll just try once again. Okay, now it is there. So the two steps are completed. This installed as well as registered. Okay, now what we will do, let us see in the runtime manager whether it is reflected over there. Okay, it has not come over here, so let us try starting it. Yep, here it is. So we have done the setup of both the replicas. Okay, so let's try to now deploy one API. I'll just okay, so I'll go to API manager. Okay, I'll be just adding a new API in the Flex Gateways runtime. Gateway, my gateway Twitch, which I newly added. Go to next. Okay, I'll be just be creating a new API. I'm just giving that name as live Twitch API demo. It will be an HTTP API. Next. Okay, port I'll be using 80 only. Okay, I will not be going to HTTPS. Base path, let's use that API. Okay, next. Here is the implementation URL that I will be securing here. Will be this http bin.org. Okay, so from the Flex Gateway, we will be reaching to this the implementation URL http bin.org. Let's go to next. Okay, save and deploy. Okay, fine. So what we will do now, we'll try to access this. This is using our EC2 instances where the Flex Gateway is deployed. So here we have. So we'll be following. Follow up the syntax over here to access this API. So host will be the EC2 instance. Okay, and then port will be 80. Base path we have set up as API and resource will be get. Okay, Let's try to reach that to the downstream API using the Flex Gateway URL. See, we are able to reach the http bin.org, which is the implementation URL, using our Flex Gateway URL. Okay, so we'll be able to reach it through the second instance as well. Okay, so let me just copy the IP address of second instance. I'll just open in the I'll just copy this IP address to the second EC2 instance. See, you are able to get the response as well. Okay, so we have deployed this proxy over in the Endpoint Flex Gateway, and using that, we will be accessing our implementation of the downstream URL, http bin.org. Okay, so now what I will do, I'll try to apply one policy over here. Okay, so I'll just go to the administration here. I'll try to apply one policy which is as first let's try with the basic authentication. Okay, I'll just put the username as Vikas Twitch demo, and password, let us put it like 12345. Let's apply it, and now let us try to access this API. Still be able to access it. Error registration, so we have to first set up the username and password. So same thing you can try from your browser as well. You see, because stream 12345. Yep, I'm not sure. Okay, no security context. Let me just try to do it from here. Basic code. Just go to policies. Okay, so yeah, here it is. Let me just try to see the username. Yeah, because which demo it is. Password was 12345. Yep, it's working over here. Okay, so we have secured our underlying API with the basic authentication also, username and password. Now let's try to apply one rate limiting policy as well. Okay, I'll just go to add policy. Okay, so here it is, our rate limiting policy. Click on next. Okay, so I'm allowing 5 requests per minute. Okay, and I'll exposing headers also, because from the postman I want to see how many requests I have sent and how many are left. I'll just be clicking on apply. Okay, fine. So now I go to my postman. Okay, here also I'll just configure the basic authentication. Yeah, fine, here it is. It's having already that. I'll just send this request over here. fine. So you will see now this in the headers, I'll be getting this values because I have exposed the headers in the rate limiting policy. So in the response, the headers will be showing up like this. So I have applied the rate limit as 5 requests per minute, and I have left with 4. Okay, I'll just be sending left with 3, 2, and then finally 1, and then now it will be 0. Okay, so after this I won't be able to send the requests. Okay, too many requests. Same thing will happen with the second instance as well. I'll just try sending this request. You will see that okay, here it is. Rate limit is 5, so 3 are remaining, then 2, then 1, then 0. So basically I was allowed to do only 5 requests per minute, but since I have 2 instances, so essentially what I ended up doing is like 10 requests. Okay, so that should not be there, correct? So how do we correct it? How do we just allow only 5 requests per minute across the replicas? Okay, so for that there is a concept of shared storage. Okay, how do we do this shared storage? That I'll show you over here. I'll be using a Redis cache over here. Okay, for the storage sharing purposes. Okay, and that will control and make sure that we are remaining only in our 5 requests per minute limit across the replicas. Okay, so now how do we set up? What do we need to do to set up the shared storage here using Redis cache? Then that I will just explain you. Okay, so here is here's a MuleSoft documentation which talks about configuring shared storage for Flex Gateway as a Linux service. Okay, so what I will do that I'll just go to this location and create a folder called custom. Okay, so I'll just go to my replicas or instances again. Okay, so I'll just go to this location. Okay, and I'll just create one directory over here called custom. Okay, so mkdir custom. Okay, so cannot create the because I think I not got the sudo access, so I'll just copy from here sudo. Yep, now it's created. Okay, and then inside this custom folder or custom directory, I will be creating one YAML file. Okay, so this YAML file will be having the configuration of our Redis cache. Okay, so this is how the contents of this Redis cache would look like. API version would remain as it is here. Kind is configuration, metadata, name, shared storage Redis, and specification. Redis address, username, and password. Okay, so address will be our public URL for our Redis cache, and username and password for our database. So it will be public address of our database, and this will be username and password to access our database. Okay, so this is how the file would look like. API version, kind, and then metadata, name, spec, shared storage, Redis, address, username, and password. So what I did, I created one my Redis account. Okay, it's a free Redis account, allows me to create one database. Okay, so here it is, Redis Flex DB. Okay, this is the name of the database, and this is the public endpoint, Redis 10881, and so on. So I copied that here in the address field over here. Okay, the username, if you scroll down, the default username I'm using here, default, and this is the password, default password to access this database, ICFTU. So you see over there, it's the same password which I have copied over here. Okay, so now I'll be creating this file in both the EC2 instances. Okay, okay, fine. I YAML. I'll just be copying this, okay, and just I save it. Uh, can't open file for writing. I wait a sec. So we'll be using that sudo access again to edit this file. Just copy the content over here. Fine. Now it is created. Okay, we can see the content also for this file. Okay, so we have the content here as well. Fine. So same thing I'll do on the second instance. Okay. I'll just go over here. This location. I just copy this command, create this custom directory, and then create the same YAML file over here as well. Okay, and now just edit that file with the same content which I copied to EC1. Here we have. Save it. Okay, so yep, just go to custom, and yep, I have this file here. Yep, here it is. Okay, so we are all set, and let's try to test it out. Yep, here it is. Okay, fine. So I'll start from this. We have these two instances over here. I'll start from the first one. I'll just send a request. You will see there rate limit is 5 and remaining are 4. Okay, I'll just send one more again. Wait a sec. 5, 4, 3, then I 2, and then here it is 1. Okay, now I go to my second instance, and now I'll try to send this request. See, the remaining is 0 because we have exhausted our 4 requests over here. Now you try sending it, you won't be able to send too many requests. Try sending it from here, too many requests. So using the Redis caching, we have restricted to have only 5 requests per minute as per our rate limiting policy. Okay, so we created 2 replicas, and then we applied the basic authentication as well as the rate limiting policies here. Okay, and using the Redis caching, we are able to limit this as well. Okay, so let me try this once again. Yep, it's 5 and rate remaining is 4. If I send again, remaining is 3 now. Okay, and now let me just try over here. Remaining is 2. Okay, 2, 1, 0. So we cannot send more than this. Okay, yeah. So apart from this, there are other additional features which are provided by Flex Gateway. Like I was going through this, and it was really interesting. Like we can configure our TLS context also. We can configure forward proxy. Then we can configure the API manager API tool. Okay, and we can automate the Flex Gateway with the Jenkins pipeline as well. Yep. So there are a lot of new offerings which Flex Gateway has brought in, and I really felt this Redis caching feature really cool. So I wanted to give this a try and share with you guys. Okay. And one more thing, like we can also, since we have two replicas. Okay, so we are going here and then calling this API. What we can do, that we can try creating one load balancer also in front of these two EC2 instances. Okay, so I'll just go to the load balancer. No, before going to load balancer, I need to go to the target group. Okay, so what I will do here, I will create a two target groups here, to which I will be adding my EC2 instances, and then those two target groups will be clubbed under one load balancer. Okay, so here is the create target group, target instances. Okay, target group name, we can mention that EC1. Target HTTP protocol, let it remain 80. VPC is fine, health check is fine. Okay, I don't think so. Anything else I need to check? Let us move forward. I'll just select one of this instance, EC1 instance. Okay, and I'll just make it as include as pending below. Okay, and create the target group. Okay, so target group is created for one instance. Let us create the target group for second instance also. So again, the target type will be instances. Let us EC2 target. Protocol is 80. Protocol HTTP1. Fine. All good. Okay, so again register the target. So now we'll be selecting the EC2 instance. Include as pending below. Create the target group. So now we have the two target groups created for both the instances. So now what we will do, that we will club both these target groups under the load balancer. Okay, so we have the load balancer here. We'll be creating one load balancer. So we have three options here, whether to create we want to create an application load balancer, or network load balancer, or gateway load balancer. So here we'll be choosing the application load balancer, because we have to route the traffic over HTTP protocol. Okay, so I'll just go to create load balancer name. I can just mention one demo gateway. Okay, internet facing PV4, VC1 is fine. I'll be selecting a couple of availability zones to make it highly available. Security groups, I think we created that one, launch wizard one. So we need to make sure that we select the same uh, security group over here. Listener and routing. So here we'll be selecting those EC1 target and EC2 target group. But for now, we will just select only one, because for one port we can select only one target group over here. So we'll just select this one, and I don't think we have to do anything else over here. Let's create the load balancer. View the load balancer. Still in the provisioning state. Let's go inside it. Okay, so we have the whatever traffic will be received, it will be forwarded to EC1 target also. EC1 target only. So we need to add the second target as well. Okay, we just go to this default action edit. So what we need to do over here, forward to target group. So since we earlier we added only one EC1 target over here, we'll just add the second one as well. EC2. Okay, the let the weightage mean 1 and 50% of the traffic will be forwarded. Still in the provisioning status. Yep, let it come to the running. Let's give it a minute, Alex. Okay, and then we can try hitting this load balancer. Yep, now it is active. Go inside. This is the DNS name. Just over here. API get. So we need to add that authentication, basic authentication that we have set up. Fine. Yep, now we are able to reach via load balancer to our underlying application. Yep, Alex. So that's what I wanted to demonstrate: setting up of the multiple replicas, setting up of the Redis caching for implementing the rate limiting policies, and using a load balancer to send the request to the underlying instances and the APIs. Yeah, Alex, over to you now.
Yeah, that was super cool. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yep,
Um,
thank
I
you.
I feel like everything that is done in AWS is so mysterious to me because I'm not used to it. So it's just like, oh, what's happening there?
Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I also like recently started studying about AWS and really cool stuff. So I recently completed one certification, also beginner level in AWS. Yeah, it's really cool stuff out there, Alex. If you get some
Nice,
time, yep,
nice.
do check it out.
Yeah. I'm also not used to doing like architecture level stuff. So, like IPs and networking and all of that stuff. I'm not used to doing that. Also, load balancers and all of that. I'm just used to
Yep.
like actually developing the code. So, it's always
Okay, cool.
new
But it's
to
good
me to
to
see
learn
all of that.
something, learn something new.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Great, great, great. Yep.
Awesome. So I don't see any questions, but if you have any questions, you can reach out to Vikas in LinkedIn, and I'm sure he'll be happy to answer your questions.
Yes,
Um,
definitely, Alex.
is there any article or something that you have written about this, or not really?
Actually, I have my own in YouTube channel, Your Integration Buddy. So there I posted one of the videos on Flex Gateway.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. Yeah. So that is the one people can refer.
Awesome. All right, go check that
Okay.
out then.
Yep.
And we are out of time. So thank you so much because this was amazing. And I always learn a lot from all of these live streams because there are a lot of things
Yep.
that I don't know.
Thank you, Alex, and it was really good to meet you. I think we're interacting first time. Yep, and yeah, looking forward uh, to more sessions on Twitch, and yep, hope to personally meet you also.
Perfect. Oh,
Thank you.
any business use case attached? There's a question.
I have not taken any business use case, but yeah, we can try any business use case if you want to implement. Yeah, you can reach out to me, and we can work that out. Not an issue.
Alrighty. Cool. So, all of the people watching, remember to follow us on twitch.tv/MuleSoft underscore community to check out all of our previous recordings, our schedule, and to receive notifications as soon as we are live. So, go there, follow us, and remember to be here every Tuesday and Thursday at the same time. So, next Tuesday, we have Shiam actually
Oh, great,
doing what is he doing? Liquid base integration. Awesome.
great,
Uh,
awesome. That's
I
great.
like liquid base. Yeah.
Great, great.
And
I'll
then,
also attend that. Yep,
yes. And then on Thursday, we have more PMs joining for ACB desktop. Or not,
great.
I don't know if it's desktop, but ACB. So we will have Mofe that will give us an overview on, we said ABCs and we did the A, so we're missing the B, which is boosting efficiency with ACB and AI. So,
Cool.
next week looks good. All
Great,
right.
great, great, great. Yep, surely you attend those coming streams.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Well, that's
Thank you,
all
Alex.
then.
Thank you, everyone. Then, thank you. Good night. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye bye.